Aquarius, welcome to your December readings, beautiful souls. Let's ask Archangel Michael about December for you. Increase your knowledge. Education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, or find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. Okay, I'm seeing this, and actually that one too. We have your vibration is rising. You are protected. Open up to your spiritual gifts. Wow, this feels like December really is an opening for you in terms of, gosh, the upgrade of energy that's around, a real rising, a real expansion. That's the right word. There's an expansion coming your way. And I know that that's happening to us all. I know that's part of the upgrade of humanity. But my beautiful Aquariuses, this really feels as though this is a sort of almost a point of significant spiritual awakening for you. Now, some of you may be very, very conscious of the incoming energy, of how you're processing it. Others may be sort of finding it's coming in waves. But I think December is significant for you in terms of what is coming through. Wow. Let's see if we can get more information about how this may be impacting on your world, what you need to know. May we kindly ask for my beautiful Aquariuses, what is happening for Aquarius in December? I'm seeing this one and also that one there. Okay. 8 of Wands. This is moving something forwards and fast. I almost feel like these are like comets coming in. Now, obviously, we've got a lot of really interesting energy around in terms of 3-eye Atlas and various sort of, gosh, just energy coming in. But look at this. 8 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Okay. Feels like the energy is a little bit more spiky here. We have the 5 of Swords. Oh, this is really, really interesting. We then have another 8, the 8 of Pentacles. Then we have the Artisan. You've got 2 Artisans. These are queens. So a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to need to move all your cards along. And then you have the Knight of Cups as well. This is an interesting month for you. I think you're going to receive some really significant guidance of some sort, my beautiful Aquariuses. And curiously enough, with both the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles showing up here, it's almost as though it's as though you're given, I think you're going to be given very specific guidance. For some of you, it's regarding work. For others, it's regarding, I'm going to say your relationships. Maybe for some of you, your relationship status. It may be that there are some opportunities that would, at work, that would change your home life. Yeah, I think you are going to be given some very specific, in receipt of very specific guidance that it's kind of like it's coming in order to put you on track. It's almost as though, let's say at the start of December, it's almost as though there is not exactly a wobble, but maybe something is shown to you that was either unexpected or it causes you to have another look at something or get some more information. I'm going to draw some more cards around these in just a moment. But it's purposeful. It's like I almost feel like you discover something. maybe you discover your gifts. Maybe there is something that you come across or that you realize. It's that like there's a realization, a bit like this kind of awakening, something's actually opened up for you. And in a way, I will be really direct. I have to say it as I see it. In a way, I feel it is a little, the word I want to use is disquieting. Disquietening. I wonder if you know what I mean by that. I'm not seeing you phased. I'm not seeing you massively bothered, but disquietening is the right word. It's as though you see something that means that it causes you to evaluate and consider your choices. I think it's an area that you possibly wouldn't necessarily have. I think it's just, I don't know, like maybe your eyes are open, something happens around you. And I think it's quite sudden. I think maybe something just moves forwards very fast in your life. And when something moves forwards very fast, we often have to respond to it. And that's the energy that I'm seeing for you, Aquarius. It's like something happens quite quickly, right at the beginning of December. Now, in the extended readings today, I'm going to look at very specific timings, but I'll let you know at the end of the reading, really what I'm going to be looking at, as well as specific timings. But I think something right at the start of the month, when you are coming to this, you may even already be in the zone of things happening and moving quite fast. But something moves forwards very fast. And as it moves forwards, as I said, there's a sense of your perspectives being opened up, seeing things differently. And as a consequence, it causes you to then make some decisions and choices. And they're probably not decisions and choices, or the range of decisions and choices changes, or the direction of your decisions and choices changes because you are seeing things differently. Very, very fascinating energy. It really, really is. 8 of Pentacles. I think you then actually sort of establish a course, as it were, a course or a direction or a course of action. And from that course of action, we are seeing something then flourish. So it's quite interesting, even though you might have thought to yourself, gosh, I wouldn't have seen this way. I didn't expect that to happen. My goodness me, what comes from this is delightful. Yes, something is made clear to you. And in a way, I think it almost gives you permission. It really is. It could literally be that you are part of, as we all are, part of this massive upgrade for humanity at the moment. It may be that you literally, your eyes are opened to something, and therefore suddenly your world is bigger. Your perceptions are bigger. The capacity to set forth and expand your world, bigger, better, more. But I'm seeing you expand. It may even be with your spiritual gifts that you really, really realise perhaps something is shown to you, and you realise that there is an opportunity for you to follow your spiritual gifts, to pursue a course. And thank you all of you who've jumped on board my tarot course. I am thrilled to be working with all of you. Just amazing. For the month of November, my course was half price. And I will be looking at there's other areas I'm looking at the moment to extend that potentially. But, anyway, I digress. But there's something about you opening yourself, realising it would be like your spiritual gifts suddenly expanding, and you think, do you know what, I could do something with this. I could become a professional tarot reader. I could study Reiki. I could become a healer. I could work in a different way. Something is extending. If you are already working in a spiritual way or in a more alternative way, I think your horizons could be expanded to embrace additional skills, like more adding strings to your bow. I think this is exciting. It's expansive. It's interesting. And then you set forth. I think December's an amazing month for you, Aquarius. Even though it feels a little bit as I said, disquieting is the best word I can see. Almost because you become aware of something, and it's kind of like it opens up a space of possibility. But I think the space of possibility is actually very new to you in terms of its fullest potential. Also, I think it's new in terms of what you might leave behind. When we do really open up, let's say your spiritual sight, or maybe all the clairs are coming to mind, clairvoyance, clairaudience. Let's say something sort of rockets, and you think, wow, this is really opening for me. I can do something with this. It's the disquieting bit is that it's almost something that I think maybe previously it wouldn't have occurred to you that you could grasp it. It kind of reminds me of, years ago, I mean, I was working as a full-time counsellor, a psychotherapist. Somebody asked me to put some readings on YouTube. I've been reading all my life, but I hadn't integrated it into my career particularly. And, it took off, and here I am. If you'd asked me or said to me 10 years ago I'd be doing what I'm doing now, I probably would have laughed at you. And yet here I am. So it's got that sort of leap about it. But I think it happens very quickly. And I think there is this sort of awakening, which is really exciting, my beautiful Aquariuses. Really, really exciting. And I think something literally takes hold. You get started. So it would be like joining a course. Could be my tarot course. Could be an astrology course. Or could be, well, there's some other aspect of learning. But I think something is opened up to you. You realise the potential of it. It's really, really exciting. And then at that point of genuine excitement, I think you then move forwards, and I think you commit to something and you get started. I mean, this is such an amazing beginning to the year of 2026. It really, really is. So, my beautiful Aquariuses, I'm thrilled for you. I really am. I'm now tingling with excitement. So I'm going to move to the extendeds, and I'm going to ask about timings, but what I'm also, I think the timings in some ways are clear, but because I do think this happens right at the start, and by the end of the month, you are embarking on something. But I'm very curious to find out how the almost like awakening comes about. What is it that you're seeing? Because the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords, they're interesting cards. They don't always have the easiest of energy. So I'm going to explore this, find out what happens around this time and get timings. What lands, what causes you to see something differently? How can we get guidance and information to assist you with that process? And also, how do you go out and research what you want to do? Can we get guidance and information about literally how to sort of navigate what feels like a big leap? It's like a big jump, but it's an exciting jump. It really, really is. Okay, my beautiful souls. This is magnificent and fab, exciting. I'm curious as to how this lands, because that's what I'm going to explore, along with very specific timings as well. So, lovely Aquariuses, you are welcome to join me for the extendeds if you wish. Otherwise, I hope to see you for some other readings really soon. The extended readings are on Patreon and in the YouTube members area, and I will put the links in the description below. And to join those, you do get access to all of the extendeds for every sign, so you can check in with your moon sign, your sun sign, your rising sign, or cross watch for people, whatever you want to do. And beautiful souls, I look forward to seeing you again really soon, either for the extendeds or for another reading here with another of the zodiac signs, or on my other channel, my weekly channel, where I post all my pick a card readings through the week. Beautiful souls, tons of love.